Good evening, honored guests, district officials, school board commissioners, REACH board members, REACH class, REACH staff, parents, and most importantly, the REACH Partnership Class of 2026. Welcome to the REACH Partnership High School 15th Annual Commencement Exercise. My name is Dr. Gresham, and it is with a great deal of pride that I come before you as the principal of REACH Partnership High School to present this group of young men and women, the REACH Partnership High School Class of 2026, for the ceremony of graduation and the conferring of diploma. Ladies and gentlemen, a few ground rules for this evening's program. Please make sure that all electronic devices are placed in the vibrate position. Please make sure that you remain in your seats during our program and hold your applause when we get to the big moment so that all names may be heard. At this time, we will have the Pledge of Allegiance presented by the REACH JROTC. Everyone, please stand. National anthem after that. Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We will now have a message from our Mayor, Brandon Scott.
Class of 2026, congratulations. You made it. You have finally made it to the end of your high school career. I want to thank each and every one of you for believing in yourselves and believing in each other and working hard to get to this point. But no, this is not the end. This is the beginning of the rest of your life. We'll always be there to support you. Never let the world dim you or tell you what you can't be because you're from Baltimore. Being from Baltimore means you can achieve whatever your wildest dreams is as long as you believe in yourself. Congratulations, and I can't wait to see you do even more great things in the next chapter of your life.
All right, thank you, Mayor Scott. We will next have a message from our illustrious CEO, Dr. Sonia Santelises.
As the CEO of Baltimore City Public Schools, I am so pleased and excited to extend my sincere congratulations to the class of 2026. Congratulations, families, neighbors, community members, school leaders, and staff for helping these young people reach their goal. I am proud of each and every one of you for your hard work and perseverance. Many of you have overcome many obstacles, personal challenges, and struggles. You are here because you dug in and worked hard. You are the future and present leaders of Baltimore City, and you are going to take this torch today. It is your day to say to the world that you have something positive to contribute. We are truly thrilled to be launching you officially into a world that needs every gift and talent you have to offer. We wish you the best of success in your life after city schools, but know that we will always be here to support and celebrate you. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Okay, at this time, I would like to introduce our distinguished platform guests. Joining us today for this celebration, we have Dr. Deborah Brooks, the Executive Director of the Mayor's Office of Children and Family Success. We have City Schools Board Commissioner Ashley Esposito. We also have with us the Executive Director of Civic Works, Mr. Dana Stein. We have Reach Board President, Mr. Richard McCoy. Also in the audience, we have another Reach Board member, Mr. Mark Washington. Our assistant principals, Mr. Chris French, Mr. Reginald Baskerville, and Ms. Anissa Stubbs, and our resident principal, Mr. Theodore Spain. The final two persons joining us on the stage are the class of 2026 salutatorian, Ms. Natasha Jones and Ms. Maya Harris. I would also like to, at this moment, quickly recognize some individuals who played an important role in our students getting here today. These individuals work hard all year for the senior class, engaging our students, facilitating class meetings, checking in with our students to make sure they were on track with their classes, and numerous other details. These class advisors are Ms. Brooke Brock, Ms. Chanel Johnson, Mr. Barr, Ms. Michelle Smith, Mr. Jocelyn Willett, and Ms. Harris. One other platform guest joining us today is Dr. Marquise Duarte, the LLD for CLN7. Yes. At this time, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize an amazing staff, in my opinion, the best staff in Baltimore City Public Schools. The faculty and staff at Reach Partnership High School. We have an amazing staff. You guys could please stand. Please stand, our Reach staff. Yes, give it up for our staff. They continue to go above and beyond to support and inspire our students regardless of the challenges that we may face. Teachers and staff, I want to thank you for all that you do each day to support our students. Your passion and your heart for young people is second to none. Without you, none of this would be possible. So thank you again for what you do for our young people. Thank you. You may have a seat. Finally, I would like for all of our parents in the audience, please stand. If you are a parent, yes, please stand. Yes. We, on the behalf of the entire Reach Partnership High School, we want to thank you for allowing us the privilege to work with your young people. It has been a distinct honor and a privilege to serve you and your student. Thank you. You may be seated. Class of 2026, As your principal, there is no greater feeling than this moment we are sharing right now. This moment represents a milestone that says we are advancing our mission to prepare our students to take their place in their chosen career path and/or college pursuits. Over the past 4 years, I've had the privilege to watch you and observe you as you transition into high school. I watch you grow and take ownership for our school culture, our school spirit, and our school pride. Whether it was in the hallways, the cafeteria, or at one of our many athletic competitions, your love and your pride for our school was evident. I want to again publicly acknowledge the class officers, class president, Ms. Harmony Gross, vice president, Mr. Cortez Brown, treasurer, Ms. Natasha Jones, class historian, Ms. Jamira Johnson, and the class secretary, Mr. Tyler Moore. These leaders of the class took tremendous pride in our school and did an outstanding job advocating for the class of 2026. It was a pleasure meeting with you during our principal lunch bunch, and I look forward to working with the class of 2027 as you all have handed off the keys to our building. On behalf of our administrators, our counselors, our teachers, our coaches, our entire staff, the class of 2026, we love you and are extremely proud of what you have accomplished here. I have a final charge for you as you continue to display these characteristics in life. As you guys have always heard in all of our assemblies, I want you to continue to invest in yourself, continue to take responsibility and ownership for your personal growth. A great foundation has been laid for you here at Reach Partnership High School. Please reflect back on that lesson, those lessons learned as you go throughout life. Continue to work hard. There's no getting around this, as you guys know. Never quit, just as you did here at Reach Partnership High School. Set your mind on your goal and continue to show up each and every day, ready to work hard despite your conditions or your challenges. Also, continue to pursue, continue to chase your dreams. Dream big and believe that all things are possible. I want you to keep believing that you can do anything you put your mind to. Don't let anyone tell you that you cannot do something. Your dreams are much closer to you than they may appear. Continue to write and tell the Reach story. I'm always going to continue to remind you of that. As a family member, there are rights and there are responsibilities to telling our story, our graduation rates. Talk about our CTE programs that you're going to hear a lot about today. Talk about our fine arts productions, our robotics teams, our athletic programs. You guys wrote the story, so I want to make sure you continue to tell that because that is your responsibility as our family members. Also, be reminded, talk about the fine arts productions that happen at Reach Partnership High School. Talk about the dance team, the music programs, and the numerous field trips that we've taken all around the country. My final thing to you young people is, as I always remind you, please make sure that now you are a young adult entering into life after high school, that you take part in our democratic process. Please make sure that you are registered to vote and that you do your due diligence to support our democracy. All right, this time, ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasure to introduce to you an amazing young lady who is an outstanding scholar with a GPA of 4.15. And she is the class of 2026 salutatorian and will be attending Bowie State in the fall to pursue her career in nursing. She will introduce our 2026 valedictorian. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Miss Natasha Jones.
Good evening, families, friends, staff, and the graduating class of 2026. As your salutatorian, I have the distinct honor of introducing our valedictorian to achieve the highest academic standing in a class and is an incredible feat. But she didn't just excel in the classroom. She redefined what is possible here at our school. While maintaining a 4.25 GPA and tackling 3 AP classes this year, she was also balancing a demanding pharmacy internship. Through sheer dedication, she accomplished something truly unforgettable. She became the first and only student in the history of Reach Partnership to pass and earn her Pharmacy Technician National Board certification. She hasn't just set the bar for future classes. She has built a legacy. Please join me in welcoming our 2026 valedictorian, Maya Harris. Good afternoon, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. For those who don't know me, my name is Maya Harris, and I am honored to be speaking on behalf of our class today. Well, we made it. All the years of ignoring alarms, assignments we swore to ourselves we would do when we got home, and group projects that only one person did all the work in. We are finally here. If I'm being honest, I don't know every single one of you personally, and there are names I just learned. But despite all of that, you all have been a part of my chapter. Well, this chapter of my life. We all sat through the same long Mondays, stressing over the same deadlines, wondering how we were all going to get all this work done, just counting down the time the bell would ring. And now we were off to something bigger. Whether it's college, trade school, military service, or whatever comes next, this is the beginning of our next chapter. It's exciting, a little scary, and will probably be nothing like we imagined it would be. But if these past years have taught us anything, it's that we are capable of more than we think of. But if these, I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh. So while a small part of me wants to say, forget school, we are on to bigger things now, I'll just say thank you. Thank you to our teachers, counselors, administrators, coaches, and staff for your guidance. Thank you to our families and loved ones for helping us through to get to this moment. And thank you to the class of 2026 for the moments, the laughter, and for being a part of this journey. And wherever life takes us, I hope we never forget where we came from and the people who helped us get here. Congratulations to class of 2026. We made it. Thank you.
All right. We would like to now call to the stage Mr. Reginald Baskerville, Assistant Principal from Reach Partnership High School, who will introduce our guest speaker.
All right. Roger Shaw is a native of Washington, D.C., and a lifelong educator, mentor, and distinguished leader dedicated to transforming the lives of young people. With more than 40 years of service, he's made a lasting impact on students, families, and communities through education, coaching, leadership, and meaningful community engagement. Throughout his career with Baltimore City Public Schools, Mr. Shaw has served in a variety of influential roles, including teacher, principal, and executive leader. His leadership has consistently focused on expanding opportunities for students, strengthening pathways to success, and reconnecting young people to their purpose and potential. Grounded in equity, relationship building, and student-centered practices, his work has empowered countless students to thrive both academically and personally. Beyond his professional accomplishments, Mr. Shaw has always believed in the importance of giving back and investing in the communities that help shape him. He has dedicated his life not only to educating students, but also to uplifting families, mentoring future leaders, and strengthening communities through service. He believes meaningful change happens when individuals commit themselves to supporting and empowering others. Mr. Shaw and his wife Joyce share a lifelong commitment to service, family, faith, and uplifting others. Together, they believe that investing in young people and strengthening families creates a foundation for lasting generational impact and community transformation. Mr. Shaw is honored to celebrate the graduates of Reach Partnership School and encourages each student to continue striving from good to with purpose, perseverance, and unwavering belief in the promise of your future. Mr. Shaw, Roger Shaw.
Thank you for that, but I don't know if I'm the Roger Shaw you're talking about. Good afternoon, Reach families and the Reach Partnership High School staff, administrators, platform guests, and the class of 2026. This is a day of rejoicing and celebration. And so I want to start off by saying I'm honored and humbled to be here. Your principal, Dr. Gresham, set me up. He came by the office one day and we started talking about life, our journey, our successes, and what is next for us. And as he was about to leave, he said, I want you to be the graduation speaker. I said, okay. I said, I know on my calendar I'm going to have something on June 5th at 3 o'clock. I'm here. So you know I didn't have anything, and so I'm honored to be here. And as he was leaving the office, I saw on his shirt, Reach, moving from good to great. And so that's the thing. What does it truly mean to reach? Rising above your circumstances, setbacks, and situations. And I know that the class of 2026, you have done that. You've also excelled, pushing yourself to do more than is required. You need 75 service learning hours. Some of you have hundreds. You need 22 credits to graduate. Some of you have more than that. Pushing yourself to do more than required. Aspire, dream beyond your circumstances. I want you to dream beyond this day. We're going to celebrate, but we're going to dream about our next. Commit yourself to greatness. What does that mean? No matter how difficult the task is, commit yourself to greatness. And this is my favorite, hope. Never lose hope in your future. Never lose hope in yourself. Hope is believing that your future is going to be better than your past, and you have a role to play in it. So never lose hope. So when you have those Reach qualities in mind, then you start to shift from good to great. Good is comfortable. Great is sacrifice. I have a question for you. What are you willing to sacrifice? Sometimes it has to be relationships that are not going to lead you to greatness. Good shows up when it feels like it. Great shows up consistently. Good wants applause. Great wants impact. Who are you impacting today? So class of 2026, continue to reach. For I've told you what it really means to reach. Now somebody may be asking, what are we reaching for? You may be sitting there, okay. You're reaching for knowledge, always acquiring more. Whatever craft, whatever career, whatever business, always learn more and more about that particular thing because you start to become great. Purpose, you're reaching for a purpose. Understanding your why. Why are you here? Why were you born? What am I supposed to do? Who am I supposed to impact? Integrity, You're reaching for integrity, doing what's right when no one is looking. You're reaching for each other. You see your fellow classmate needing support. You lend a helping hand. And this is one that I want you to really listen to. You're reaching beyond fear. Don't let fear, because fear is false evidence appearing real. So you're reaching beyond your present circumstances, and don't let that put limitations on your future. Now you have it. You know what it means to reach. You know what you're reaching for. Adults in this room, I want you to hear me. Here's the class of 2026. We cannot be hands off. Here's what our responsibility is. We have to pray a hedge of protection around them, because the enemy is lying and waiting to deceive them out of their greatness. So we got to be centered. The next thing we have to do is hold them accountable. They're not going to be perfect, but we're going to hold them accountable in this way, with hope and love. Okay? Hope and love. And so finally, to the class of 2026, Reach has prepared you to move from good to great. You were born with plans to prosper, to have hope, and to have a future. Now go into the world and reach for the life you were created to live. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Mr. Shaw, for those encouraging and inspiring words. We will now have the class profile presented by Assistant Principal, Mr. Christopher French.
Class of 2026, I love you. During your senior inauguration, Dr. Gresham challenged you to do better than the class of 2025. It is our belief as a class that this philosophy continues to move our school from good to great. I now have the distinct pleasure of highlighting some of the accomplishments of this great class of 2026. You have done your part, moving Reach from good to great. Dr. Gresham, the total number of graduates for the class of 2026 is 142 out of 170 for an 83%. Greater yet, expected to rise to 164 to 96% in August. 16 of 19 seniors successfully completed our public safety pathway and have earned their emergency dispatch 911 certification. 16 of 16 at 100% of our seniors successfully completed our JROTC Army pathway, earning their Six Sigma white belt, and have placed second amongst all Baltimore City high schools for military competitions. 24 of 26 for 92% of our seniors have completed the HVAC program, with 3 seniors completing a year-long internship with Baltimore City Public Schools apprenticeship program. 94%, or 31 of 33 of our seniors, have completed the carpentry pathway. And an outstanding number, 24 of these seniors, have earned national board certification through NCCER in core construction and carpentry safety and core. Three of 6 of our pharmacy technician students earned Maryland State Board exam licensure by meeting all the requirements, and one student, our valedictorian, has earned national certification as a farming technician student. 16 of 17 of our seniors have earned their Maryland State CNA GNA licensure after successfully completing our nursing pathway. The class of 2026 has over 401 college acceptances and awarded over $2 million for merit and grant monies and $2.8 million in scholarships, totaling $4.8 million in scholarships this year, the most Reach has ever had. 32 seniors are pursuing a 2-year college, while 44 are pursuing a 4-year degree. 37 are going to the military, into their trade, and/or into the workforce. Class of 2026, you have accepted your challenge and have advanced the mission to move Reach from good to great. Dr. Gresham, as the assistant principal of the Reach Partnership School for Seniors, we contend that the class of 2026 has accepted and advanced the mission to move our school from good to great. And if I may say one last thing, as Mr. Shaw pointed out in his speech, let this not be the last time that you are recognized with a certificate or a diploma. Let this be the first of many times you walk down the aisle to pomp and circumstance.
Okay, next on our agenda, we will have merit recognitions by Mr. Joshua Willett, who is our school counselor for this class.
It's not there, y'all. 1 second. Not here. Is it not up there? I can pull out my phone. Is that okay? Okay. 1 second, y'all. All right, so good afternoon, everyone. Sorry for that. Today, I have the distinct privilege of honoring a truly exceptional group of students within the class of 2026. Standing at the absolute peak of academic excellence, these 8 seniors represent the top 5% of their graduating class, our merit scholars. These students have a weighted GPA ranging from a 3.85 to a 4.25. Reaching this milestone wasn't a matter of luck. It was a masterclass in grit, late nights, and pure determination. While others took the path of least resistance, these students chose the toughest, most rigorous academic courses available. They conquered honors classes and AP courses, and for some of them, they chose to dive headfirst into college-level dual enrollment, successfully balancing 2 classes at Baltimore City Community College and 2 classes at the University of Baltimore. These students aren't just preparing for the future, they've already proven they can handle it. To our merit scholars, when I call your name, please stand and remain standing so we can recognize the full scope of your collective achievement. Family and friends, please hold your applause until all 8 students have been read, names of them have been read. First is Maya Harris. You can stand up. Natasha Jones. Miguel Tapia. Alamami Sise. Tyler Accor, Takira Williams, Dante Smith, and Peyton Cherry Jones. Can we all give them a collective round of applause? All right, thank you, scholars. You may be seated.
All right, down to the good part. In, in recognition of the records and achievements of the students in this class, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me as the principal of Reach Partnership High School, I certify that these students have met the graduation requirements for both Baltimore City Public Schools and the Maryland State Department of Education. In addition, they have embraced our mission to move our school from good to great. Dr. Lynette Washington, I take pleasure in recommending to you the graduating class of 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you Dr. Lynette Washington, City Schools Chief Operating Officer.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is truly my pleasure to be here on behalf of Dr. Santelises. So by acknowledging the certification and the recommendation by Dr. Gresham, and by the authority vested in me as the Chief Operating Officer, I take pleasure in presenting to you the graduating class of 2026. For the conferring of diplomas. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you Commissioner Esposito.
In recognition of the certification of these graduates, the recommendation of the principal, and the acknowledgement of the representative of the Chief of Communications, Community Engagement, and by the authority vested in me by the Baltimore City Board of School Commissioners as the representative of the Chief Executive Officer of Baltimore City Public Schools, I take pleasure in accepting the graduating class of 2026 for the conferring of high school diplomas. Congratulations.
Okay.
I'm calling the names, but are we not saying anything? Who said they said out?
They're coming. When they come up, they give us
I'll just hold the
card.
cards.
No, they said you were handing those. Huh? When they come up. No, you give them. Yeah, they give the card to me. Give the card to me.
You have your card.
Your card. Jacayla Acree, right?
Jacayla Acree.
Folashade Ade Ro Melehin.
Tyler Acor. Kylie Allen. Demaine Anderson. Jakai Baker. Taylor Barty. Kennedy Burtz. Darrell Booth III. Cyrus Bozeman. Tashia Britton. Cortez Brown. Jabari
Brown. Kamari Brown. Soraya Brown. Javon Burton. Raynard Bird. Taviana Campbell. Kanaya Carson. Shahid Carter Jr. Hayden Cherry Jones. Kayla Chu. Caden Corprew. Kanaya Crawley. Karan Crossland. Justin Crowder. Jazara Crump. Ida Cruz Ambrosio. Rion Daniel. Diamond Davis. Aaron Davis. Jaden Davis. Jordan Davis. Zion Davis. Kaviana Diggs. Keon Dinkins. Jemiah Dixon. Madison Ellis. Dwayne Elmore Jr. Jalil Evans. Nizaya Fletcher. Colin Flowers. Jamal Footman. Tanaya Foreman. Tamir Foster. David Foster III. Terrence Garner Jr. Anaya Gill. Antonio Gilliam. Carell Giddings Jr. Jemiah Gray. Janaya Gray. Tristan Gray. Gavin Griffin. Harmony Gross. Sebastian Guzman Alacio. Deshae Green. Ayana Hall. Torres Hansley. Ethan Hardison. Aaron Harris. Jalea Harrison. Karma Harvey. Tiante Harvey. Michaela Hester. London Hubbard. Donnell Jackson Jr. Anaya Johnson. Azim Johnson. Dion Johnson. Frederick Johnson. Jacob Johnson. Jamira Johnson. Carmen Johnson. Jaden Jones. Kevin Jones Jr. Trinity Jordan. Ayana Lawson. Nathaniel Leggy. Damari Luciano. Naya McDougal. Davon Manley Jr. Layla Marine. Cameron Matthews. Terry McDonald Jr. Tidarius Miles. Shania Moody. Tyler Moore. Elijah Myers. Kyvon Myers. DeJuan Nichols. Noah Nicholson. Danye Oliver. Jaden Parker. Eric Parker Jr. Adrian Paul. Kenneth Peoples. I know. Savion Perkins. Lanaya Perry. Madison Peterson Thomas. Akeem Prince. Tanira Prince. Jamani Robinson. London Rogers. Naylin Rodriguez. Nyasia Rogers. Dallas Ross. Woo! Kiana Scribner. Kyle Searles, I'm sorry. Alamame Sese. Kyla Schuler. Christopher Sinanen. Rashad Smallwood. Dante Smith Jr. Miguel Tapia Jr. Sophia Still. Khalil Spencer. Rashad Spearman. Amira Terry. Jaden Thomas. Zanaya Thomas. Cornelius Thomas Jr. Cyan Thompson. Alasia Tillman. Oh, Lord. Miracle Trent. Micaiah Turner, I'm sorry. Daquan Wallace. Oh my God. Tatiana Ward. Azia Washington. Kasaya Watson. Soraya Weathers. Cedric Weston. Bianca Williams. Zakira Williams. Adam Williams Jr. Eddie Williams Jr. Kamari Wilson. Skylar Winder. Natasha Jones. Congratulations, class of 2026.
All right, class of 2026. Class of 2026. We're not there yet. We're almost done. We're almost done. I love the excitement. I love it. But I need you to have a seat for a second. We're a little ahead of ourselves, but that's okay. All right, class of 2026, congratulations on this major milestone in your life. You have accomplished a lot in a short period of time. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you the Reach Partnership High School class of 2026. All right, as we recess, please, class of 2026, please stand. Please join me in moving your tassel from the right to the left of your mortarboard. Congratulations to the Reach Partnership High School class of 2026.
Thank you for attending the 2026 BCPS Centralized Graduation Ceremony. Please meet your graduate on the field by exiting through the concourse doors behind the concession stands.
Okay, scholar graduates, please, as we exit, family, please, here's a few rules we need you to follow as we recess out of the auditorium. When we want everyone to access out to our left here. Parents, we ask that you meet your student outside of the building here on the left, and we will start our recessing now. Thank you.